Today we're going to do an experiment I've been thinking about for quite some time. Can we make a solid state amplifier sound more tube-ish with a tube preamp pedal? I'm going to try it in the front end and then also in the effects loop as well. But just a quick warning, if you're easily offended you won't like the name of this pedal, I suggest also you probably stay off the internet. My name's Shane, we're going to give this a shot, and yeah, if this is something that's interesting for you as well, don't forget to give the video the thumbs up. Let's get into it. Yep, and that's what it's called, so let's give it a go. The amplifier for today is the PV Red Stripe Studio Pro 112. I've got it mic'd up with an Audio Technica microphone, and so far, or right now, I've got the pedal going into the front end of the amplifier, so straight into the input, and I've got it set to unity in terms of volume and tone. Now, I'm also going to post some polls up in the cards, which is this little information icon that comes up here on most devices, and you can vote there and let me know what you think as well. So I've got it set to unity, which means it's not going to be any louder with the pedal on than with it off. So let's give this a shot. This is with it off. And with it on. It's a hair more dirt coming through the amp, but that's about it. And back off. Alright, so let me know in the comments or in the cards which one you like best, with it on or off. Nice simple test. Did it sound more tubey or valvey, or are they even words? Let me know in the comments below. So what we're going to do is plug the pedal into the effects loop of the amplifier and give it a shot that way. I'm going to try some different settings on the pedal this time as well. So maybe give it a little bit more of a push or less of a push or whatever. And we're going to see whether or not we can turn the solid state amp, which already sounds great, into a more valvey sounding solid state amp. So let's do it. And now with the pedal going through the effects loop with it currently off, neck pickup. Same settings on the pedal as before, so unity. I can definitely hear a difference. I'll do something else. This is bridge and middle pickup. Pedal off. Pedal back on. And pedal back off. Alright, so I can hear a difference. Let me know what you think as well in the comments below, whether or not you think there's any difference in the tone. In the room, what I'm hearing out of the speaker, it does to my ear sound a little bit more valvey or tubey, so let's go ahead and crank this up a little bit more. Alright, so now I've got the pedal pushing the amp pretty hard, and we're also going to try the opposite, turning the pedal off and just cranking up the clean channel. Now, for those who don't know the PV trans tube stuff, you can kind of emulate that tube or valve breakup just by cranking up the clean. So where I've got the volume set right now is at 11 o'clock on the amp, so it's nice and clean. And I've got the T-Dynamic set to 12 o'clock where it was before as well. So this is with the pedal on, and then we'll go over to the amp, crank it up, and then turn the pedal off. So here we go. Yeah. now with the pedal off, I'm just gonna crank up the amp to 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock is almost all the way up. Nice and loud, here we go, same thing. I kind of like the pedal going into the amp with the volume back more than I like the amp just cranked, which was kind of surprising. I didn't actually expect to feel that way about it. But let's have another listen back to the pedal. And now with the amp back to cranked. So there we have it, that's running a tube pedal into a solid state amplifier. And this is something I've wanted to do for a while. I've had it on my list of videos to shoot for quite some time, but I kept forgetting, and I thought, you know what, today's the day. I'm gonna get this done, just make a quick video, running it into the front end and then also running it into the effects loop as well, and kind of trying to push the amplifier by cranking up the pedal and then just inherently turning it all the way up. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, cranking a solid state amplifier up doesn't usually break up, but the PV stuff does, and that's why I also own a PV Red Stripe Bandit back here and the Studio Pro. You can crank the clean channels up, and thanks to the T-dynamics, you can kind of get them to clip in a very similar way to a valve amp. Not the same, but very similar. But adding a pedal like this into both the effects loop and to the front end, to my ear, did change the sound. It was probably more subtle going straight into the front end, but I could definitely hear a difference. But let me know below. Let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for all the new subscribers. We're up to 99,000 as of shooting this video, which is crazy. So thank you so much. We're at nearly at 100K, and I do appreciate everybody's support. So thanks again, and I will catch you on the next video. See ya.